Hello, it's Kylie, Bertucci Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia here with you for another fun project that we get to make together. And I'm using brand new products. If you want to get your hands on these products now, please remember you can join our Crazy Crafters team here in Australia. Have to be in Australia, I'm very sorry. But if you're not in Australia and you would like to join, please chat to me because I can help you out with that and recommend some awesome demonstrators around the world. But this beautiful suite that I am showing you today is actually available now if you add it to your starter kit. It's the only way to get it at the moment. Otherwise, you got to wait until the 4th of June. We don't like waiting. Give me everything now. So the beautiful suite that I'm showing you is the Follow Your Art embellishment kit, the designer series paper. There's a beautiful stamp set called It Starts With Art, because it does, especially with us. That's where it all began, with art. And I also want to show you the beautiful designer series paper, how you can chop that. If you're not part of our Love It Chop It group, please jump on that Facebook support group because it's rocking. Like, there's people from all around the world that are joining that amazing group and learning that they can chop their designer series paper. And when they do, they love it more. You don't have to be afraid because we have all the measurements for you to help you to chop with confidence. So I'm going to jump on in and show you how quickly and easily you can make these beautiful cards using this designer series paper and the suite. And yeah, we can have some fun together. So let's jump in. Why, hello there. Now, I do recommend, if you don't have them already, that you get my card templates. There's a tutorial that I have, and you'll have the link either available if you're watching on Facebook above, YouTube below. And these card templates are available in 3 different sizes. One is for A4 cardstock with inches, and that's for everywhere except for the US and Canada. We have letter cardstock, which is US and Canada, and you guys use inches. And we also have the A4 and metric, so centimeters. So that's the other one that's available. So 3 different types. Just make sure you drop down to which one you would like. Now, what these card templates do is help you to create very quickly, and it gives you ideas on how you can make an awesome card using the templates as a guide, but then also for ease of measurements, because measurements drive us crazy and usually we get them wrong and then we're chopping all this paper and making a mess of it and then getting freaked out. And we don't want that. We don't want to freak out. No freaking out allowed. So we're going to do some chopping. I'll get my trimmer out that doesn't have as much dirty on it. And basically what I recommend when you look at your designer series paper is you want to see which way you would like it to go and whether you're doing portrait or landscape. So I'm doing portrait. Portrait's my go-to, but of course you can do landscape, do one sheet landscape, one sheet portrait, totally up to you, but I'm a portrait girl. You can totally change that depending on the paper that you're using. So if we have a look here, so when you work out what way up you'd like it, so I'd like it facing this way, so then I turn it on its side. And I know that sounds strange, but it's better to do the larger cut first. Now, if you have the templates, I will tell you now that the size that you are cutting is going to be your Poppy Parade layer. So no matter what measurement you use, as long as you have my card templates, you will know what the Poppy Parade layer is. So check that out so that you know exactly what it is in your country, in your measurements. And then you can chop with confidence because you have those measurements. So we'll do that twice because you'll need to do each side. Now, someone did ask me why I like having, chopping my paper into the 12 by 6 sizes. And the reason for that is now it's actually ready to cut 6 card fronts from those pieces. If we chop it into 6 by 6, what ends up happening is we're sort of chopping off the potential to make 6 card fronts. So you sort of miss a little bit on each piece, and it's sort of this random, and you know, you can still totally make it work. But for me, I love the flexibility of having the 6 full sheets, and then I can do whatever I like with it after that. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So then we come in and we do the other measurement, depending on whatever that is on the Poppy Parade on your card template. So please look at those measurements. So we chop all that. See how easy it is when you just know exactly what size you're chopping it. You just go for it, and it's like the best. So as soon as your pack of paper comes, this is a really good routine to get into. And I know there's a lot of people out there that like to do 3D projects, and that's fine. You can have one pack of paper for your 3D projects, and then one pack of paper that's all ready to go, all chopped up with your designer series paper. So that's one sheet of 12 by 12, and that's going to make 6 incredible cards minimum. You could probably do more if you decided to cut it in half or cut it in strips, whatever you want to do. And of course there's double-sided, so you can use whatever side you like. I have already pre-cut the rest of this pack, and I'll show you it. I haven't put the image on the front, but this is totally my recommendation for storing your designer series paper, is to put it in the Stampin' Up! Clear Mount cases. And I will have these inserts available on my Stampin' or my little extra Stampin' Up! Online store that has little extra bits like tutorials and things like that. And I add the colors so that we know exactly what it coordinates with. And I don't have the image on there, by the way, because it's not the 4th of June yet, so I didn't want to be breaking any policies and things like that. Got to make sure I stay a good girl. And so this is all of the amazing designer series paper that I have been able to cut from one pack. Yes, this is one pack. So it will make 72 cards from this beautiful paper, and it's awesome just having it all ready to go. And you can use either side, of course. And it's just really great having it sorted. Now, if you wanted to, you could cut that down any size, any shape that you want. But I find for me personally, having them ready to go in this size means that I'm more likely to use them, and they're less intimidating. I'm more excited about using them. So that's my hot tip. So definitely check out the templates, the card inserts, and getting these clear mount cases for your designer series paper, because it's awesome. So good to have storage. Marie Kondo KonMari will be like so excited with us. So I have done a card already using this gorgeous bundle of products, and you can see how stinking cute is this. Now I kept it really simple and didn't color or anything like that because I felt like the background was quite busy as it is, so I just used the basic grey. And there's some beautiful little embellishments here that we can use by using the thinlits that go with the bundle. So you have the it starts with art. I'm going to say heart. So that goes with the stamp set, that bundle. But then you also have this gorgeous embossing folder here as well, which is the button embossing folder. So that would be a lot of fun to use some sponging and all sorts of amazing things with that. But I'm going to create a card using the paper that we have just chopped. Love it, chop it. That's what we say around here. So I have used the Pacific Point as my base, and of course Stampin' Up! Are amazing. They give us the color coordination, so this is a really awesome way to see, well, I could make that card again using that amazing color combo. So we have Blushing Bride. I'll pull out the inks that we've got here. Blushing Bride. We've got some Crushed Curry, some Pacific Point, and what else do we have? We have some Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, and Basic Grey. So these are really, really beautiful colours together. And I can see these are really fresh, fun and adventurous colours that could actually be quite a manly card as well if you wanted to. You could omit the pink, but I think, you know, men love pink. A brave man loves pink. So these are really, really beautiful colours that you can use for another card that is completely different to this one. You don't even have to use it with this set. But what I've decided is I've cut my cardstock. What's this called? I've cut this cardstock in half. So whatever your cardstock size is in your country, you chop it in half. And if you have my card bases, that will be the gorgeous grape base. You'll see the measurements. Then I get my beautiful bone folder. I know I love my bone folder. Crisp edges. That's what my bone folder gives me. So just line that up. Get your crisp edge there. And then literally we're going to be gluing that down. So if you wanted to, you could do another layer in between. But I am going to more than likely do quite a number of these. So I don't want them too complicated. I mean, this one is a little bit more complicated than most, but I really love the look of that directly onto the card base. The rest of them we're going to put into my clear case to keep them stored nice and safe. Now, I could totally just do this and then put a sentiment and it would look gorgeous. Totally love it. But if you want to do a little bit more stamping and add a few more elements, then I looked at my card templates and I said, well, I don't want too much to be covered. I don't want to take away from that beautiful designer series paper. So I had a look at my card template layers and I had the Highland Heather and the Pacific Point layer. If you have my card templates, check out those measurements, and that is what I've decided to use as my layers. So these card template tutorials help you to sort of look at what you want to use and how it's going to look on the card before you start chopping into your cardstock, and we'll give you the measurements straight away. So I chopped them and decided to go for the gorgeous, I was going to say Calypso Coral. Seriously, I'm losing the plot. Coastal Cabana and the Whisper White. So they are my colours because I want to stamp on this front piece here. So let's do some stamping. What I decided to do, I could have stamped directly onto here, but I thought I would do a little bit of 3D because this one here I just stamped directly onto that piece, and that's that same size, the Pacific Point layer. So I decided to do some framelits with the stamp set, chopped them out, those beautiful pens there, and I've decided I'm going to use this sentiment here, you paint my world with happiness. So let's start with the sentiment because that will help me to place where I want everything else, and if I want to add anything else in, I know what I can do. I like to visualize things as I'm going. I'm like, okay, what do I need to start with? What's going to be my focal point? Because if you get you stick your pens down and then they're too close to the sentiment, everything's out of whack then. And we don't want that. So we'll stamp that. Ah, of course it's not inked up. This is where I should use the Stamp-A-Majig all the time. Did I just say Stamp-A-Majig? Old habits die hard. Stamparatus. I need my Stamparatus. Seriously, I really do. Can you tell how tired it is? I literally got to the end of the day and I'm like, oh, I've got to do a blog hop tomorrow and it's midnight. But that's, what Kylie does. Start stamping and videoing at midnight. Crazy girl. I actually had, oh, that's better. Yay! I actually had my Stampin' Up anniversary today. Well, it's yesterday because it's past midnight now. And look at this. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. I'll put you on full screen for a second because, we can do these things. Look at this. This came from my lovely friend. You probably can't see it properly. but this came from my beautiful friend, Rachel Burkett in the UK. She gave me a Stampin' Up plaque with 10 years on it. How cool is that? And it's got my name. Kylie Bertucci, 10 years with Stamping Up. Thank you everyone for all your support. Thanks for all the congratulations too online. And this came from some team members. How beautiful are they? This came from Nicole Bonner and Lisa Peterson. Thank you, girls. Our friends came to dinner tonight and they're like, is it your anniversary or something? Like, have we missed something? did we miss a memo? And, ready for it, I've got another bunch here. This stamp room is looking amazing. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. How beautiful are they? This came from my beautiful upline team leader, Sue Maddox. Spoiled rotten. And I got chocolates with it as well. So, there you go. That's our little segue. We'll get back to stamping, but how cool is that? I love this company. I really do. It's so good being a demonstrator. So if you haven't joined yet, please do. No matter where you are in the world, it's like the best thing ever. It has changed our life. Seriously. I never thought I'd be stamping at midnight for my job. Too funny. So we're going to stick these out. Well, I'll just layer these out. And big thank you to everyone. Seriously, we really appreciate all of your support and your comments, and really, really sweet. So you can totally colour them in. In fact, they would look gorgeous. You could use your blends, but I'm going to keep it pretty simple because we have quite a lot happening in the background of this one too. So I'm going to keep them really, really plain and simple, but I still want a bit of a pop of colour. So let's do some little stamping in the background because there's some super cute little stamps that come with this set. So we've got our little sequins, we've got some buttons here as well. So we could use some of those to dress it up. So what we could do, I think if we do some Pacific Point, oh, we've got that in the sentiment actually. Let's do some Calypso Coral. Yeah, and maybe even some Blushing Bride as well. I think that will be really pretty. So we'll come in with these and do some, what are these, little sequins? So we don't have to do too many, but they're just really cute. Look at those, and they just add a little bit of pizzazz. Just do a little bit over there, and then I'll come in with the chamois. Look how messy it is. And can you believe it still cleans? It's so amazing. If you don't have your little chamois, you need one. Stat. Because it's so cool. And then we'll do some Blushing Bride sequins. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. Whoops, I tapped on there. Didn't see a thing. Everything is fine. I'm not going to cover that little bit because I have a little idea of what I'm going to put there. So as you can see, like it doesn't make a huge difference. Like you don't think it will, but I think it just adds just a little pop of colour. But I'm going to come in with the embellishments. And these little embellishments, these felt embellishments, they come with the Follow Your Art embellishment kit. And look at these. Aren't they just the cutest? This is felt. I want to keep them away from this because knowing me, I'll drop it in there. But they are so adorable. I'm like totally in love. And I've already used them because we don't want to hoard these. Remember, you can always get more. And they come in the cutest little box here with some other little elements. So that's the little box, which you could totally just put ribbon around and give it as a gift with your cards inside. But look at these. They're so cute. We've got some little paper clips, but also these little ones that say made with love. little charms, and then we've got the ribbon as well. So there's a really cute little embellishment kit. So please use them. Don't buy it and then not use it, because there's no point. We've got to use them up, right? And then we can buy more. I totally give you permission to buy more. So I'm going to stick them down. I've used my mini dimensionals and I already pre-cut them. And what's great about this cutout, the frame, the die cut, is that it cuts out all three in one go. So it has the three of them there, which is great. So I'll just leave the other two where I want it positioned, and that will just help me to line it up so that I have an idea of where I want them to go. I just find it easier than trying to work it out later. I'm like, where was I going to put that? So that one. And this kilt one. I was so excited when I found the mini dimensionals. I was like, do I even have mini dimensionals? I better have them. We totally need to order more though. It's going on my order tomorrow. Oh, P.S. Remember, you can get the Shelley kit right now. FYI, newsflash, get the Shelley kit. We do not know how long it's going to stay around for. I know we said that about the Everything's Rosy, but I'm serious about this one. I really don't know how long it will stay around for. And if you haven't got your Everything is Rosy kit, well, hurry up and get that too, because our class is coming up. So I had someone join my team because she's like, you know what? I saw your beautiful card and I decided I had to join. I was like, do I have my card here? I don't want to show the wrong one because I've got a lot of samples here. Oh yeah, here it is. So she saw my card. Look at this, full screen. And she's like, I so have to get that kit. Look at that. I've used the beautiful shimmer, rose gold shimmer paint and stamped my stamp because it's water based, so you can stamp your stamps with it. And that's a mirror embellishment, and that's the beautiful designer series paper, and the stamp comes with it, and the framelits, those die cuts with rose gold foil. So we have about, I think there's like at least 7 or 8, I'd say 7 projects each to show you in our tutorial bundle. So if you haven't got the tutorial bundle yet, you get it free if you buy the Everything is Rosy product medley from us, or you can purchase it for $20 Australian, and it's coming out very soon. We're almost finished. Well, not really, we've got to type it all, but Bruno's on the job, and when Bruno's on the job, things happen. They really do. Because he's just so much more organized than me. But yes, we're very excited. So please join us for our class. It's coming up on the 24th of May in Australia, which for the rest of you will probably be the 23rd. So keep an eye out for that. You do not want to miss it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring in some of the Coastal Cabana, because I've got it in the background there, and I just want to bring that colour, bring it out. And look how cute that looks. So we're totally going to do that. I'm going to stick that down. So I've just used Tombow glue. At first I thought maybe this was like removable sticky. I'm so naughty. I should have been using my Tombow glue holder so that it wouldn't go hard. I've got like 4 of them here. So there we go. Stick that one down. Oh, so cute. Seriously, you want this kit. See, look, no one will even know. That's our secret. No one knows. The Tombow will hide it for us. Then we'll stick that down. Oh my goodness, I am loving this card. And then, of course, let's do more dimensionals, because dimensionals are so much fun. It's always fun with dimensionals. And we're going to stick those down. Voila. Just like so. And we have the most gorgeous card. Now, the best thing about a card like this is that once you have done one prototype and you've got your measurements for this middle section, like, well, for your whole card really, because you've used the card templates, our card template tutorial. And once you've worked it out, you really find that you can create very quickly, and you can do like really awesome cards like this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. I would be so happy to get that card. And you can see here that the other card that I did, it's pretty similar layout, and yet it looks like a completely different card. Like, blows your mind, doesn't it? Once you get the layout. And all I did was not use the backing on this one, but I really like the backing. So you can just look at it. I just used a few different elements, but really it's pretty much not having to think too hard, just doing a few different things. And you can totally mix it up the next time, decide to color it in or add some different embellishments or add some more thinlets. It's so exciting, and it takes the stress out of trying to think of something from complete scratch. It's like once you've got this design, and feel free totally to case this, then you're off. You can creatively just play around with whatever stamp is here using this whole suite, and it's a lot of fun. And of course we will do the inside of the card. I always love to have cards that are not naked. No naked cards in this house, thank you. No nudie runs. So we'll put that back in our little embellishment kit, and we will get some Whisper White. Oh, that one's shimmer. We don't really want shimmer. Where's my lovely Whisper White gone? It went for a walkabout. But the best thing about cutting your designer series paper is on the edge you are left with pieces of your designer series paper. So it's really cool because you can use those leftover pieces to decorate your inside and decorate your envelope, which is awesome. We love it when we can decorate, especially envelopes and things like that as well. So I will quickly do that while I grab some Whisper White, because it looks like I've been too organized, and put it away. There it is. And why, hello there. So we just cut the inside the same. If you've got my card template tutorial, then it's the Poppy Parade size. So Chop It Poppy Parade, and Poppy Parade is actually the same size as the front of the designer series paper. When you're doing Love It Chop It, it's the Poppy Parade size that you use for Love It Chop It. So we have those pieces, and then you could basically do it whatever way you want. This one's pretty good because you could use it a strip down the middle there, down the side. I don't want it down the middle. I'll just do a line here. There we go. Just so many awesome new things. And I keep telling my beautiful customers, I was very happy to see another customer join up today, and I said, what a clever woman, because now she gets 20% off all of her purchases now that she's joined. So if you have seen products that you love, you might be like, oh, you know what, I really love the project, the Everything is Rosy medley, which is what my customer tonight was like, oh my goodness, I've decided I need it. So she added it to a starter kit. And with the starter kit, you pay $169, but you get $235 of any product you like. Okay, $66 of product for free. So it's not really a starter kit. It's kind of like you just pick $235 worth of product and pay $169 plus free postage. Because I think a lot of people think, they're like, so what exactly do I get in the starter kit? I'm like, no, you don't understand. You pick what you want. It's basically just going shopping and spending a lot less money and getting lots of stuff. Have I used the right one? Yes. So it's a win-win because we all want extra freebies. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Look at this one. I love that paper. I love all paper. Paper's like totally my addiction. What did someone say in Love It Chopit group tonight? They're like, I think we need a Chopaholics Anonymous because now we're going chopping. We're chopping everything. Just don't chop your children, please. It's not safe. So there you go. Yay! Midnight crafting. So please say hello when you jump on, when you're watching the replay. Please say hello. Yay! We made cards together at midnight on my stampiversary, my 10-year stampiversary. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more about these beautiful products, if you've never seen Stamping Up before and you're like, what is going on? I need those products. Please let me know because there's a lot of new ones that we're finding that haven't stamped before. And I'm telling you, it's so much fun. This is really healthy for you. It keeps the doctor away. It keeps us happy and calm and stress-free. And I know that you'll love it because I'd love it. And so many people around the world are having so much fun with stamping. So please contact me if you need any more information. If you want to see a catalogue, if you want to see my store, I've got all the links above. Go check them all out. I've got a lot of information there. But if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to contact us. We'd be happy to help. And I really hope you enjoyed our project today. Thank you so much for being here. And we shall see you very soon. See you somewhere on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, who knows where, somewhere. Thanks everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click the bell so then you'll get the notification that I've gone. New video, bing! Bye everyone.